and welcome to 2+ Minutes with an ARTeater. I'm your host, Maya Lucas, and I am so excited to be introducing our amazingly talented guest this episode, Robert Zelaya. Welcome to the podcast.
Ooh, thank you for having me.
Please introduce yourself, tell us your pronouns, and what you do in the arts.
My name is Robert Zelaya, he, him, his pronouns, and I am a third-year M.F.A. actor.
Tell me about your experience working on cabaret.
My experience working on cabaret has actually gone back since my undergrad. I was a Kit Kat boy in my undergrad, and boy, did I learn a lot because there wasn't that much clothing involved. So it spans back about 10 plus years. Plus, I love the movie, and of course, just my own foundational knowledge of Germany and the Weimar Republic. So it's always been sort of a dream role to sort of get into the MC.
So, about the MC, how have you drawn inspiration from past iterations of the MC, and how have you found your individuality in your version of the MC?
I was really inspired first by Joel Grey. I mean, he is the iconic pioneer of the MC. But he kind of has this sort of cartoony point of view. I was inspired by the seriousness also of Alan Cumming. So I'm kind of fusing them together, and also just my queer New York City experiences of drag queens to burlesque performers hosting shows. Additionally, using my Afro Latino experience of just being of color and putting that in there. And what would it be like to be in the Weimar Republic at this time as someone of color and queer? So trying to find that middle ground of protecting myself, but also going out there and being unapologetically an MC and wild and crazy and things that he would do way more than what Robert would do.
All right. How has your experience working on a musical at UCI been different than working on straight plays at UCI?
A lot of energy. I did a lot of musical theater professionally before I came here, but I stopped. So it took me a minute to sort of get back into the hustle and flow of it all. So having to maintain my physical, emotional, and spiritual health has been key. Musicals require a certain level of oomph. Especially since we're doing a cabaret, there is a presentational element of it, which requires more energy. You have to make sure the audience is entertained every night. The last show I did here was Sweetheart Deal, and so the juxtaposition of Sweetheart Deal with cabaret has been monumental.
What do you hope audiences will take away from cabaret?
I'm hoping they get a glimpse of the past and how tragic that moment in history was, how beautiful it was in terms of the diversity and the thrivingness of culture underground, but how it also led to its downfall. I want them to be more educated, more informed, especially with what's going on right now in the world. All of these social justice moments happening currently and how art is reflecting life and life reflects art.
All right, and on that note, I believe it is time for speed round. Okay, I'll ask some fun questions and answer as fast as you can. Early bird or night owl?
Woo! Early bird.
Most used emoji?
The devil face.
That's a good one. A color that describes your day so far?
Green.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee all the way. I'm half Puerto Rican.
Of course. And what sound does an anteater make?
Zat, zat, zat.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today, Robert. Once again, I'm Maya Lucas. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and zot, zot, zot.